Hi, I'm J Sawka. I play jungle and drum and bass beats. I play jungle and drum and bass beats. Oh, hi. I'm J Sawka. I play jungle and drum and bass beats. Hi! I'm J Sawka. I play jungle and drum and bass beats. I think she's fixed. Hi, I'm J Sawka. I have a little bit of rock in there, you know, and I play live, jungle, and drum and bass beat. How much do you EQ?
You know, with this stuff, as little as not very much, hardly at all. I mean, something like this big bass drum stuff, it's like, it's so, the drums are so over the top that, like, I would need to add low end because there's, like, way too much there.
All the inputs go on that side.
Yeah, the inputs are on this side, and, well, this is for tracking. The inputs are all on this side. These are all mic pre's now, and the returns are over here. It's called a split board. Okay. So most modern boards are called inline, so you'd have your send to tape would be here, and then your return would be here. But this is before they even had that shit. So your these are right now my sends to tape. Just slide right out. Late '60s design. Wow. It's the same year like Apollo 13 was 1971 or 72. It's all hand wired. Look at that shit.
So what we've created for you is an all live drum sample pack for Hospital Records. Vintage, Zelgian, hi-hat, drum and bass, cymbal number 3. Most sample packs have bass, keyboards, and full arrangements for making songs, but this one is just solely drums. I don't want to do 180. I don't want to do 160. I want to do 170. Jonathan Plum, ladies and gentlemen, master engineer, producer, London Bridge Studios here in Seattle. Let's rock 180. Master drum and bass engineer right here. What kind of board is this?
It's a vintage Neve, 1971. Goes well with your 1970s drums.
Got a lot of 1970s style here, you know, because drum and bass was big back then in 1971, 72.
Well, and all the samples that were made famous, were from samples played from the 70s, so some of the funk bands and shit. So and it was made on this kind of gear, so we're recreating that sound.
Most drum and bass and jungle beats are produced on a computer or a beat machine, but I play them live.
And the board is dark. It's a dark, meaty board, so like compared to pop music today, it's like way dark.
Drum and bass, influences of all styles, but not too much of each style. Yeah, it makes a really nice fresh sound.
Well, and all those sample stuff that you're taking from, that shit's all dark and grainy, you know?
Absolutely, yeah. 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 The sample pack solely consists of drums. All types of drums. I used over 14 different drum sets. This is the massive kit. Only 100 of these bass drums were made. Massive louder projection. doing a hybrid kit. We're going to use this 16 by 16 converted floor tom. It's made into a bass drum. Kind of a piece of crap, but it doesn't sound, you know, it's got a sound. Let's just say that. Some people call it a rack tom. I call it a tom tom. Kind of a piccolo soprano. A must for drum and bass beats. Vintage hats. Don't know the maker. A must for drum and bass beats.
Yeah, just straight up.
Ooh, look at that tom. Go to the end. Basically what I've done is played a 100 beat tempo drum loop and then added some jungle things in there. Might not necessarily be relevant for drum and bass, but it sure is really drum and bassy. Which makes no sense. That kit was called the Sparkle Kit. Really old 60s kit that I found in the studio actually. I'm like, oh, this is a great drum set. Tuned it up, you know, stuck a pillow in the bass drum and just went to town. I'm proud to introduce the J Sawka All Drums Sample Pack for Hospital Records. The different categories are right here. I've got dry drum loops. Inside the drum and bass folder, I've got 60s Ludwig Sparkle Kit, the Bonham Kit, Brown Vintage Kit, Deep Kit, LBS Super Pro Kit, Tight Kit, and White Pearl Kit. And these all have a huge array of beats, different BPMs, 160, 170, 175, 177, 176, 180. I'm probably going to put maybe 20 to 30 beats in each category, and then, boy, I don't even know how many beats the entire thing will have, probably over like 500 loops, drum loops, or something like that. Each individual drum set, I hit just the kick drum, just the snare, just the hi-hat. I recorded all the drums in like 5-minute segments, or like some of them were like 50 minutes, some of them were 30 minutes. Just kind of whatever I felt, didn't really matter. There was no time restriction or anything. I just started playing. You know, if you have a really great drum beat and you want to add a little live element to it, you can just add a pattern of a ride cymbal. That's it, and add it to your electronic beat, or just hi-hats, or just a live snare drum to give it that live essence feel. Because it's always nice when you're listening to a track to think if it's a real drummer playing it, you know, instead of a beat machine. It's like, wow, that's a kickin' beat, you know. And then if you see the band live and it's a real drummer playing, it's, I don't know, for me, since I'm a drummer, it's that much cooler. So, and that's kind of the concept when I produce tracks is, since I'm a drummer, it'd be nice for people to think that I did play it. But even if I was producing a beat on a beat machine, if I use samples from a live drum set, it can pretty much sound like it's a live drummer because of the sound of the live drum loops.